Welcome back to another semi-wild weekend, everyone. This week we are going to retry the trip we tried to do last weekend and get to the town of Hope. But if you tuned in last week, you'll know that we got a bit sidetracked when Kate decided to go hunt a bear. It still feels crazy to say that. It's always a toss-up with Tanya and Kate if our weekend trip is going to turn into a hunt of some kind. So I just hope that we make it to Hope this weekend. I didn't mind last week that we changed our plan and went after the bear for Kate, but I was really looking forward to getting there this time. So Kate has decided not to join us on this trip this weekend. I'll fill you in as to why here in a little bit, but I've got to get going because I'm running late to meet up with Tanya. We were making good progress when, you guessed it, Tanya thought she saw a moose. And understandably, we had to stop to check it out.
I got a really quick glance and that's it. Yeah. Alright, you go turn this off so the dogs don't knock us out.
That's a good idea.
That's just a big bush. It looks a lot darker with the bare eyes than it does through the binos. I look at a lot of animal bushes. It's not anything, though. I'm really good at finding bushes. When it's that far away, you can't tell. Also, I really just want everything to be a moose, so the more you want it to be a moose, the more they look like a moose. Even Zoe looks like a moose!
Luckily this time, it was just a bush pretending to be a moose, and yeah, we moved on. I think this time we might actually make it to Hope. Hello everyone. See that lovely waterfall in the background? That's where we're going. The trail cuts right up beside that. And it's going to be a beautiful hike. Thanks for tuning back in. Enjoy this one. This is one of the most beautiful places in Hope, I think, or even kind of in our area of Alaska on the peninsula. This is such a gorgeous valley. So we've made it over the ridge there. You can see where I took the footage of the upper part of the waterfall. Now we've, not completely topped out. The land is starting to flatten out. So I'm just picking our way through the rocks and doing our little creek crossings, and the dogs are having a great time exploring. This is such a beautiful, I know I said it before, it's such a beautiful place. Kate and I were here, I think 2 years ago, on just like a bluebird day. So that was amazing, but I love that the autumn weather has kind of moved in, and it's kind of a moody, rainy day. I just really like the mountains like that. It does make it cold and it is windy. So this is about where Caitlin and I got up to last time. Well, it is where we got up to last time. And there's two lakes up here, alpine lakes, which are cool, and you can fish in them, which is interesting. And I think Tanya brought a tiny rod, so we may spend a little time seeing if we can catch fish, which might be fun.
Yeah. Gotta take the hook off so it doesn't wreck my pack or the dog.
We just finished up fishing, alpine lake fishing, which was super cool. And now we're gonna take this trail right here up over the ridge and see if we can come down the other trail towards the mine. It might be very, very windy and cold once we get over that ridge, so we'll see. But yeah, Tanya's already on her way up with the doggos. We made our way further up the mountain, not quite knowing where we were supposed to go. We knew it would be a scramble, we knew the trail would somewhat disappear, we just weren't sure exactly how difficult it would be to follow. Unfortunately at that time, the weather decided it was going to move in, and it was getting windy, and it was getting cold. So after poking around for a little while, we decided we didn't want to risk it, get ourselves into a situation where we were stuck or cliffed out and had to hunker down in the rain and the cold. So we decided to retreat back down the mountain, past the lakes and the streams, and ultimately back to the waterfall as we followed the trail back down. If you're wondering where Kate is during all this fun and why she's missing this rainy, cold adventure, she is actually spending a day at home with her mom, warm and dry, canning fruits to use as jams over the winter.
Nice jar, just for us.
Which may have been the better decision, considering the weather. If you're wondering about our canning process, let us know in the comments below, and maybe we'll make a video of it. Meanwhile, back on the windy and rainy mountain, Tanya and I were having dreams of a warm lunch in town. As we picked our way back down the mountain, past the lakes and streams, we followed the waterfalls as one ran into another and then into another, and finally fed their way into Palmer Creek, which led back down the trail to the car. As we finished up the hike, having not caught any fish, not spotted any bears, not linked up with the trail, or having been able to check out the mine, we still chalked this up as a win, simply because we went out and did something, had gotten some exercise, and made it back safely. As we drove back through Hope, we stopped and celebrated at the Dirty Skillet with warm food and a beer, and celebrated another semi-wild day. Oh yes, and in case you were wondering, once I got home, I definitely tried some of that jam. And it was amazing. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Time well spent, honey. Good job. Thanks so much for tuning back in. If you like our content, please do us a solid, hit that subscribe and smash the like button, and tune in for more Alaska adventures. See you next time.